Imagine receiving a notification that life-changing financial relief is on its way, a payout totaling $5,800, along with an additional $1,000 boost specifically approved for Social Security and SSDI recipients. It's the kind of news that sparks hope and curiosity. What could this mean for you and your loved ones? Could this finally ease the burden of rising expenses, overdue bills, and mounting financial stress? And most importantly, what steps do you need to take to ensure you receive what you're entitled to? These questions are at the forefront of today's discussion as we delve into the full story behind Congress's historic decision to approve this unprecedented financial support. Before we dive deeper, if you're looking for accurate updates, practical advice, and the most comprehensive breakdown of policies affecting Social Security and financial relief programs, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the know. The journey leading up to this announcement has been a roller coaster of debates, legislative hurdles, and relentless advocacy from individuals and groups demanding action. For years, Social Security recipients and those reliant on SSDI have voiced their struggles with stagnant benefits that have not kept pace with inflation. These benefits, while vital, have often fallen short of meeting basic needs like rent, utilities, and healthcare. Coupled with the broader economic challenges of recent years, the need for substantial relief has never been more urgent. The $5,800 one-time payout and $1,000 increase are a culmination of these efforts, a momentous decision aimed at addressing the gap between financial needs and available support. But this wasn't a decision that came easily. It was shaped by months of negotiations on Capitol Hill, with lawmakers weighing the potential impacts on the national budget, economic stability, and the well-being of citizens. These debates often highlighted stark divisions, with some advocating for sweeping relief measures, while others pushed for more targeted or conservative approaches. The eventual compromise represents a delicate balance, signaling a step forward for millions of Americans in need. For many Social Security and SSDI recipients, this announcement couldn't come at a better time. The rising cost of living has been relentless, with inflation driving up prices on everything from groceries to gas. These increases have left many struggling to stretch their benefits far enough to cover even the most basic necessities. For seniors and individuals with disabilities, whose fixed incomes offer little room for flexibility, the additional $1,000 could mean the difference between struggling to make ends meet and achieving a sense of financial stability. To understand the impact of this decision, it's essential to explore the practicalities of how these payouts will work. According to early reports, the $5,800 one-time payment is designed to provide immediate relief, serving as a lifeline for those facing pressing financial difficulties. The funds are expected to be distributed through direct deposit or mailed checks, similar to the stimulus payments issued during the pandemic. However, the exact timeline for distribution remains unclear. Some officials have suggested that payments could begin as early as the first quarter of the year, while others indicate it may take longer for systems to process and deliver the funds. This brings us to an important question: who qualifies for these payments, and what criteria will be used to determine eligibility? The $5,800 payout is anticipated to prioritize individuals and families who demonstrate significant financial need. This could include those who are unemployed, underemployed, or facing substantial economic challenges. Meanwhile, the additional $1,000 is specifically reserved for Social Security and SSDI recipients, recognizing the unique struggles faced by these groups. Eligibility requirements will likely include factors such as income thresholds, household size, and current participation in government assistance programs. Lawmakers have indicated that efforts will be made to ensure the process is as streamlined as possible, minimizing barriers for those entitled to receive the funds. That said, it's important to stay vigilant and proactive, as there may still be steps required to confirm your eligibility or update your information with relevant agencies. As we look ahead, one of the most pressing concerns for recipients is how to maximize the impact of this financial windfall. For some, the funds may provide an opportunity to catch up on overdue bills, addressing debts that have accumulated over months or even years. Others might use the money to secure necessities like food, clothing, and household items, or to cover unexpected expenses such as medical emergencies or car repairs. Beyond immediate needs, there's also the potential to invest in longer-term goals, such as building a modest savings cushion, pursuing education or training, or even making improvements to one's living environment. For those on Social Security or SSDI, the additional $1,000 increase could offer more than just short-term relief. It represents a critical step toward addressing systemic inadequacies in the benefit system. Advocates have long argued that annual cost of living adjustments, COLAs, fail to keep pace with the true rate of inflation, leaving recipients perpetually behind. This one-time increase may not resolve these issues entirely, but it sends a strong signal that lawmakers are beginning to acknowledge and respond to the needs of vulnerable populations. This brings us to another vital aspect of the conversation: the broader implications of this decision. While the $5,800 payout and $1,000 increase are undeniably significant, they are also part of a larger dialogue about economic equity, social safety nets, and the role of government in supporting citizens. Some critics have raised concerns about the potential impact on the national debt, questioning whether such measures are sustainable in the long term. Others argue that these payouts are not only justified but necessary, representing a moral obligation to prioritize people over profits in times of crisis. The passage of this legislation also reflects a growing recognition of the interconnectedness of economic issues. When individuals and families struggle to make ends meet, the ripple effects are felt throughout the economy, from reduced consumer spending to increased reliance on charitable organizations and public resources. By providing direct financial assistance, Congress aims to stimulate economic activity while also alleviating some of the burden on other systems of support. It's worth noting that this decision is just one of several recent efforts to address economic challenges on a national scale. In recent months, lawmakers have introduced proposals for additional stimulus payments, expanded unemployment benefits, and increased funding for housing and healthcare programs. While not all of these measures have been enacted, they underscore the urgency of addressing the financial struggles faced by millions. As we await further details on the rollout of these payments, it's important to stay informed and prepared. Make sure your contact information is up to date with relevant agencies, and keep an eye out for official communications regarding the distribution process. Additionally, consider seeking guidance from trusted sources, whether that's financial advisors, community organizations, or online forums, on how to make the most of these funds. In the meantime, we'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this announcement? How do you plan to use your payout, and what impact do you think it will have on your financial situation? Share your perspective in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about what this means for individuals and communities across the country. Finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you timely updates, actionable insights, and the information you need to navigate life's challenges. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.